Bodies, abs, and core starting right now. Ham Preston, thank you so much for joining me. Let's get into a warm-up. Warm up our core, warm up our body. It's pretty cold out here today, so let's warm it up with some cat and cow. Round the back, push the mat away for the cat. Inhale, drop the stomach, look up for the cow. Again, round the back for the cat. Squeeze the shoulder blades, look up for the cow. How are you doing today? Are you ready for some Pilates abs and core? Drop the pelvis, look up, high cobra. We start and we end each routine with a plank. We got this plank starting right now. 1 minute and 13 seconds. I'm doing a straight arm plank, so I'm pressing the mat away. I have my abs engaged, my tailbone tucked under, my hips as high as my shoulders, making a straight line from my hips to my shoulders. I have my toes curled under, looking down at the mat. Another option for you is a forearm plank. Just bring your butt down with you and keep it in line with your hips. Remember the word plank stands for straight across, straight board, straight piece of wood. Remember the pirates used to make people walk the plank. We want to make our body into that formation. Only 5 more seconds before we start up this wonderful routine. All right, let's get into our first official exercise, butterfly crunches. How do we do that? We lie on down. The soles of our feet come together. Our legs are in a butterfly, and we do small little crunches, crunching up. Elbows nice and wide. Just small little crunches, feet together. I mean soles of the feet together. Knees nice and wide. You're looking at your belly button, and you're just doing small little crunches, crunching up. Keep that going. We do each exercise for a little over a minute. It's sunny right now. I would say it's partly cloudy today. That's what I would say. 10 more seconds. While you keep doing that, I'm going to check on my microphone. Is the microphone on? And the answer is yes. Very good. You never know when you're a one-man show. Single leg stretch. Let's do legs up to the sky. Bring one knee into the chest, lower the other leg out to 45. And we will bring our knees into our chest, and as we do that, we will take our opposite armpit over to our opposite knee. So the leg goes out to 45 degrees, the lower back stays in the mat, stretching that leg, stretching that single leg, hence the name single leg stretch. I'm focusing on the big twist, keeping my shoulder tips off of the mat, exhaling as I twist and reach, getting that armpit to touch the opposite knee, or at least that's the goal. 10 more seconds on the single leg stretch. All right, rolling V sit-up. So what we will do is we will start with our feet on the mat, knees bent. We'll roll up to sit-up, and as we do that, we transform our body into a V, then back to tabletop, roll back down, heels on the mat, sit up, V, heels on the mat, roll back down, Sit up V. Can you make it one streamlined roll up to V sit? It's challenging for sure. This part for me is the most challenging part. Creating that V. Create it the best you can. Slow and controlled on the way up. Really reach the legs. The wind is out today, blowing me over. Or is that just my poor core strength? Who knows? You'll never know. No, it's pretty windy outside. I would say it's windy and I don't have much core strength. But that's why I'm out here. Bird dog with one knee bent. We'll do one side first. Extend the right leg back. Drop the right hip so it's in line with the left. Extend the left arm forward. Now we're in that bird dog position. We'll drive our knee to our elbow. In and out. We'll do half on one side and then half on the other. The goal here is to suck your navel to your spine. Try and create a straight line from your butt to your shoulders once again. And then let's switch legs, switch arms. Left leg out, right arm out. Driving that knee. Try and get that hip in line with the right side. How strong can you tighten your abs? How far can you reach in both directions? Side plank, thread and dip for the right side. So let's come to the right side. You can do this on your forearms. In fact, do it on your forearms. Side, right side. Thread the needle. Left arm comes underneath the right. Back up, dip the hips down. Lift the hips. Try and lift the hips up towards the sky before you thread. Arm back up. Hip touches down. Hip nice and high. Thread the needle. We'll do the other side here in a few exercises from now. For now, we're just doing the right side. If you need a break, just lower your hips. Keep them down here. You could also stagger your foot to make it a little bit easier. To make it a little bit more challenging, you could stack your feet, or maybe at the top you raise the leg, keep it up, lower it down. Is my camera gonna fall over? Nope. It's a windy one, that's for sure. All right. Leg rainbows. Leg rainbows. Let's do this. I'll face you. Start off with, my legs are kind of out to the diagonal, my hands are next to my hips, my mic pack is behind me. I lift my legs up and over, rainbow fashion. There's the sun, feels good, man. Up and over for that leg rainbow. Show you from the side view. Hands next to the hips. Feet at a diagonal. Legs are the same length the entire time. I lift my legs up and over in a slow and controlled fashion. To make this a little bit more challenging, you can take your hands off the mat, place them in prayer position, lean back a little bit, or hands on the mat. If you need a break, just place your feet down. Otherwise, keep it going. Another few seconds on these big leg rainbows. Nice work. All right, let's do windmill abs. So let's lie on down and kind of do a double leg circle. So lying down, raise your legs up to the sky. And in one big sweeping motion, both legs at the same time. We'll do windmills in one direction. And then halfway through, we'll do double leg circles, windmills in the other direction. So I am keeping my hands next to my legs. When you get to the top at the next one, reverse your circle, reverse your windmill. I'm keeping my lower back on the mat. If you feel your lower back come off the mat for this exercise or any exercise, maybe don't lower your legs as low. Keep them up higher. Keeping your lower back on the mat will protect and prevent injury from that lower back or to that lower back. It will force you to use your pelvic floor, which is why we're here. All right. Double leg stretch. Whew, my mat is all messed up. It doesn't matter though. What we'll do is we will curl our head, neck, shoulders off the mat, knees into our chest. Stretch both legs out long at the same time. Reach your arms behind you 45 degrees and sweep your arms around and drive the knees in. I'm kind of next to this fence and it's like rattling away. So much wind. Oh, my phone fell over. Might have to go get that. So my lower back's in the mat like this in every exercise. I'm reaching my hands away. My legs are glued together 45 degrees, kind of like a hollow body hold. Nice work. All right, straight leg roll up. All right, let's straighten our legs out on the mat, glue them together, arms up to the sky, curl your head, neck and shoulders off the mat, keep on curling up, try and resist using momentum. Let me fix my mat, and then reach for your toes, give yourself a nice stretch, belly button back, then sit up nice and tall, shoulders down, roll it back down. As you roll it down, your arms come up to the sky. Legs can either be hip distance apart or glued together. Glued together is harder. Go ahead and do another roll up, straight leg. Roll it back, nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae. When your head touches the mat, your arms are up to the sky. Oh my. My bag, hold on. Keep that going. I need to grab my bag. It's blowing all over the place. All right. I got my bag. Let me anchor it with a shoe. Russian twist with a tuck. I'm still here. All right. Russian twist with a tuck. What do we do? We sit up, we lean back. Let's get 4 Russian twists. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuck the knees in, extend the legs out. Keep the legs out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuck the knees in, extend the legs out. Lean back even further. Twist even further. Tuck it in, nice and strong. And then we extend it back out long. What's the deal with this weather? It is April here in New York City, so that means it could either be a beautiful day with no wind, sunshine, nice and warm, or it could be frigid, cloudy, windy as hell. Who knows? That's April in New York City. Nice work. All right, dead bug with a pullover. All right, legs to tabletop, arms up to the sky. First we reach both of our arms back for the pullover, and then one arm extends, other leg out, opposite, one pullover, back to straight, right leg forward, left arm back, left leg forward, right arm back, back up, pull over, reach behind you. Dead bug. You can also keep your head down if you like. or head slightly curled off the mat. Whatever works better for you. It feels so much better when the sun's not in a cloud. It's like 20 degrees warmer, it feels like. Right now, 20 degrees colder because the sun is definitely behind a big ass cloud. All right, I promised we would do the other side for that side plank, dip, thread. Let's get over left side this time. Either stack or stagger the feet. Lift the hips up, arm up to the sky. Start by threading underneath the left, back up. Hips dip towards the mat, then back up. Hips nice and high, thread it under, dip it down. Make sure your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. Otherwise, you'll feel undue stress, unneeded stress on that shoulder. Try and lift your hips higher than your shoulders, I guess you would say. Only doing this left side this time. And by left side, I mean lying on the left side. Your hips are made out of glass. You gently tap them down before you pick them back up. Nice work. All right, let's do a bicycle with a toe tap. We'll bicycle our feet, our legs, I should say. All right, so place your head down, or it could be slightly curled up. Legs up to the sky, arms down next to your side. As you bicycle your foot down, tap the toe on the mat, drag it in, back up. Keep that going. I need to go grab my bag again. The shoe didn't work. Keep the bicycle toe taps going. Come back, bag. Where are you going? I'm running all around this rooftop trying to grab this bag. How did my mat stay as I was gone? Here's the bag. All right, the bag is gonna go anchored with the water bottle. Let's see what happens. Keep the bicycle toe tap going. I should really close my water bottle. What a mess this Pilates session is. I apologize. Mother Nature is messing with me. All right, butterfly bridge lift. I'm just checking to make sure everything else is still there. Soles of the feet together, like we did earlier for the butterfly crunches. Knees nice and wide, hands down by your side. Press down through the edges of your feet. As you lift your hips up into a bridge, take an inhale at the top, exhale. Each vertebrae comes down to the mat as soon as your hips touch. Exhale, push through those sides of your feet. Lower down. Try and keep your knees from wobbling, and you do that by using your core muscles to keep everything stable. Each vertebrae touching and leaving the mat. Hips as high as you can get them in this butterfly shape. Jamming out to some lo-fi hip hop. All right, it's time for the seal. How do we do that? We come up to sitting. We take our hands, we wrap them around through our legs, grab the outside of our ankles. We tap our heels 3 times like a seal. And then we roll back, tap 1, 2, 3. Roll forward, hold our balance, tap 1, 2, 3. Roll it back. You were supposed to tap there, Preston, but you didn't. So you roll it back, you hold it, and you tap in the back. You tap at the front, only to the tips of your shoulder blades. You do not want to roll onto your neck ever. You inhale on the way back. tap. Exhale on the way front. You use your abs to create a C shape with your spine and to create that momentum. You don't use your legs at all for the momentum. You just create that C shape and do the seal. All right, hollow body static hold. I'm closing my water bottle. I'm a little afraid. Roll on down, legs out to 45, arms out to 45, head curled off. We just hold this position. Really reach in both directions. That's the name of the game for this one. The other name of the game is to keep your lower back in the mat, like I've been saying throughout the routine. You're kind of looking at your belly button, your inner thighs. If you need a break, lower your head, grab your knees towards your chest. Otherwise, keep that hollow body hold going. Reaching in both directions, squeezing your legs together, pointing your toes, trying to stretch, lengthen, press down with that core. Just another 10 seconds left on this wonderful hold. Static, isometric hold. All right, jackknife. Definitely not isometric, more plyometric, explosive movement. Arms out, legs out. We sit up, we jackknife, we come back down. So just try and keep everything as straight as possible. Sit up. Try to not like hunch forward, round your shoulders forward. Shoulders back, nice and tall. Legs as straight as you can get them. And lean back or jackknife back, jackknife forward. I almost turned around to not record any of these videos today because it was like so iffy. Is it going to rain? Is it going to be sunny? What's up with this wind? Is it freezing cold? What's the deal? Anyways, I'm out here with you, alternating leg raises. It's as simple as it sounds. Let's extend the right leg out long. Left leg kicks up to the sky and then slowly lower it down. We'll kick up, slowly lower it down. We'll alternate the legs halfway through. So I'm going quick on the way up and slow on the way down. We'll do a few more on this side. So instead of focusing on the kick, I want you to focus on the leg extension forward. Really reach. And then let's switch legs. So left leg stays on the mat now. Right leg kicks up. Keep the legs straight. It doesn't matter how high you go. It matters how far you reach your toes in front of you. So your hamstrings might be tight, your lower back might be tight, so you only might come up to here, but really try and keep the legs straight no matter what height you could get to. All right, open leg rocker, kind of like the seal, kind of not. All right, so let's start with our legs in tabletop. And then when you feel comfortable, try and straighten your legs and grab somewhere along your legs. Keep them as straight as you can. Roll back like seal and roll forward, keeping that balance. Roll back, roll forward. Try and hold it at the top. Maybe try and straighten your legs a little bit more. The key here, though, is to keep your legs open, as the name of the exercise suggests. Open leg rocker. I'm only rolling back to the tips of my shoulder blades, and I'm holding up at the top for a second or two. The wind is literally like moving me around as I roll back and roll forward. All right, and our last exercise of the day is our ending plank. Flip on over, come on over, get into that plank. I already missed 10 seconds of the plank. Hopefully you were quicker on the rotation, or on the transition I should say. Hopefully you're not doing Pilates in a hurricane like me. If you are, good job. A+, gold star. 5 points for Gryffindor, or whatever they say. Alright, so I see my keys over there, my towel over there, my shoes. 20 more seconds on the plank. I'm going to lower down to a forearm plank. The lower you stay to the ground, the less wind, right? I didn't even tell you what I'm doing. I'm squeezing my abs, I'm squeezing my butt, squeezing everything, trying not to blow over, and cool down. Widen your knees, wider than your torso. Shift your weight back towards your heels for a nice child's pose. Reach the arms forward. Let's come up to all fours. Let's do a cat. Let's do 2 cats, 2 cows. First we do the cat, round the back, push the mat away. Cow, arch the back, look up. One more cat. One more cow. Walk the hands to the front of your mat. Drop the pelvis. Exhale, squeeze the butt, look up, shoulders down and back. Maybe rock side to side. And that is it. Now the sun comes out. Thank you so much for joining me today. That was 30 minutes of abs, core, Pilates, and a lot of wind. Thank you again for joining me. I said that already. If you like the video, please subscribe. We do something different every weekday. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you again soon. All right, bye now.